So I have to be completely honest here. I would probably tell everyone, for the most part, to probably not buy the iPhone 14, at least the very first day that it comes out. Now, the reason for this is it's not because it's a bad phone, it's not because it's not a good upgrade, whatever. It's mostly because of that SIM card tray. Now, the iPhones are available on pre-order pretty much the first day that you're going to be getting this, which is awesome. However, from every single comment that I've been reading from Reddit, it's looking to be that this transition from, a SIM card to eSIM is going to be a bigger transition than a lot of people actually went ahead and realized. First of all, for a lot of people out there, if you already don't have an eSIM installed on your phone, you will have to pretty much go through your provider, whether it's online or whether through it's, contacting them in person, and you are going to have to transition your specific SIM card, as far as we know, to an eSIM. Now, that transition isn't really that big of a deal, but the issue with if you're planning on pre-ordering an iPhone today and or picking it up in the next, few weeks or a month, is that a lot of people are going to have to transition from their SIM card to their eSIM card, essentially. So the line, if you're going to call yourself provider to get the eSIM, if you're going to go in person, the lines are going to be out the door, and it's probably going to take a long period of time for a lot of people to go ahead and get, an eSIM from their SIM card. Now, there's probably ways around this. There's maybe ways you can do it online without having to go ahead and go into person, but that is one of the things that kind of stood out to me. And from a lot of other people's comments, because I've never used eSIM before, but from a lot of people's comments from, after this keynote, they're actually stating that a lot of people who, are going to be transitioning us from our SIM cards to eSIM, they may not be super familiar with the process too, and it may take a little bit of time for, it to become as seamless as getting a SIM card. And even when I get SIM cards, it takes a long time sometimes. So it's going to take a really long time, I'm sure, to transition for everybody from SIM cards to eSIM. And if you don't have the time and if you're not willing to wait, you might want to wait a little bit longer to pick up an iPhone 14 after the initial trial period. And hopefully by then there's a really easy way to transition from SIM card to eSIM. Now, this also kind of puts the US iPhones in a weirder spot because they don't have a SIM card tray, but outside the US, they do have SIM card trays. So this kind of puts the US iPhones in a weird spot where they're not even as enticing as the ones outside the country. And I find that kind of weird. I feel like Apple should just make an iPhone and, just give them all the same features for everybody. It's weird that they're doing it for some countries and not for others. And there's not a benefit of this. There's not really like something you can point to and say, oh, like this makes so much more sense of why they're doing it this way. There's really nothing I heard, even from their keynote. They didn't mention anything about the benefit of this. It's pretty much the same thing, but it's just having to transition can be a little annoying. So I would probably tell you guys, wait to buy the iPhone 14. Probably don't buy it right now, the day it comes out, because if you already don't have an eSIM, it may take a little bit more time to transition. So that pretty much covers it. If you have any other thoughts or questions, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.